It was a very beautiful game for the Rangers. This is one of my favorite performances of the season by the Rangers, both offensively and defensively. I'm here, to talk about the Senators versus Rangers recap with my guy Jason Guido. Jason,
Good morning.
this was good morning, man. This was a fantastic victory by the Rangers.
Yep.
Igor Shesterkin, he earned the second consecutive shutout. It's his third shutout of the season. He had 20 saves in this game. The Rangers, they're playing well. And I just gotta say two words: Rempe Mania. Rempe Mania. Take it
Well,
from there.
he scored a goal, Anthony, his first goal of the year in
First goal of the year,
in
yep.
the third period, right? I believe.
Yep.
And yeah, no. So the Rangers have played well since their big losing streak. They've climbed back into the playoff race. Um, since Suzerkin came back, he was also injured. He missed a few games. He's come back strong. The defense has come back stronger. He had 20 saves, as you mentioned today, and Rangers had a couple of power play goals. And yeah, they looked well. They're only a couple of points. I think they're 2 points out of the last playoff spot, and they played really well in this game. A lot of good defense, good offense both ways today. Well, last
Yeah,
night.
they're slowly climbing back in the wild card. The Rangers, if you really think about it, they could have had more goals, but they had two coaches challenges by Ottawa, in which it got waved off. But that didn't stop them. They won this game 5-0. I like the third period. The third period I liked a lot. For the Rangers, I saw that these players that were sacrificing themselves on defense. I like the way they communicated on ice. I mean, this was just a very well performance by the Rangers. They played so much better compared to the game against the Montreal Canadiens. They cleaned up certain things.
Right.
They played much better. They had 17 block shots, which was amazing. And as for Shesterkin, like I said, this was his first shutout in back-to-back starts since March 9th and 12th of 2024.
Yeah. So again, since they gone through that losing streak, I've noticed in this last 9 games, which they're 6-0-3, three overtime losses, um, they've held their players accountable on defense, and they're playing better defensively. So that's been the big turnaround, along with Chizurkin playing well as usual. He's a great goaltender most of the time, regardless. But that's really been the turnaround. And of course, we're getting a little bit more scoring. We had two power play goals, like I mentioned last night. Also, that sealed the game, making it 4-5-0. And the Rangers saw signs of fight too, like because the third period got rough there. It looked like about halfway through the period, maybe about 7 minutes into it, there was some fighting and pushing and shoving. Shazerkin got involved in a scrum behind the net, but he kept his focus and they got the win. Two important points against the Senators.
Jason, if the Rangers would play like this on a nightly basis, they would be tough to beat. I mean, the way they play against Ottawa, this is the Rangers team that many of us Ranger fans, this is what we want to see from them. This is the kind of consistency we want to see. We know how great Igor Shesterkin is, but if that defense can step up the way they do and the offense as well, I mean, the sky's the limit for the Rangers.
Sure, I mean they were good last year. Again, their biggest issues when they have issues is scoring. They're a little undersized. Like, Zanabet is not a big player. Panera's not big. So they need help defensively when they get in trouble in the zone, when the puck is in their zone. But when they play defense, it leads to the offense and they're capable of scoring. They have scorers. So the result should be a playoff team. How the rest of the season play out, we'll have to wait and see.
Now the Rangers have to shift their focus on the Philadelphia Flyers. They'll be
Flyers,
playing
yeah.
them on Thursday night. And, they just got to keep their foot on the gas. Don't get too confident. It's good to feel confident, but not overly confident, overzealous. So they have to keep this up and, continue on this winning streak.
Right, and we're headed towards the trade deadline. So we'll see how the Rangers, depending on where they are in the standings, will depend on if they ship a whole bunch of players off to other teams or if they bring in a couple of players to help with a possible playoff push and run. that's what we're going to see in the next couple of weeks.